Good evening, everyone, and welcome in to the one-year anniversary episode of Our Band Show. I am your host, Christian Evanko, and it is a pleasure to be here with you this evening. We want to thank everyone who's ever tuned into an episode of Our Band Show. This past year has been an absolute dream come true, and we could not have done it without you, our amazing audience. And tonight, our amazing audience, you guys are in luck. We have an absolutely incredible band for you. They drove all the way down here from the capital region. These dudes, they absolutely redefine how awesome punk rock is and can be. And they're about to show you exactly what they're made of. Ladies and gentlemen, we are honored and privileged to welcome to the show the first time this evening, the Snorts. Gentlemen, please take it away.
All week, kinda like a kite, but no one's holding the string. I've been aimless and banging into things. If you take a look inside your heart, would you find a little place for me? Something with a window, possibly. Maybe you don't know me, maybe you don't see me, but I thought that we had something here. Know me, maybe you don't see me, but I thought that we had something here. I've been staring at the sky all night, looking for a weird glowing light, something that will beam me up and out of sight. But I know that you know that I know that you know that I know. Maybe you don't know me, maybe you don't see me, but I thought that we had something here. Maybe you don't know me, maybe you don't see me, but I thought that we had something here. All my time was wasted on you. Oh, it never was the way you think it was. We should have died long ago, but we did it now. We're here, painting roses on windows, hoping to see something new, different, but it's all the same. Never gonna be fresh again, stuck in a yellow beetle, wishing I was anywhere but here.
Incredible, guys. This is the only place I want to be right now. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here. Once again, I'm your host, Christian Evanko, and welcome into Our Band Show. 1 year anniversary, and we could not ask for a better group of gentlemen to be jamming with us this evening. Guys, for the first time tonight, let's welcome to the show, the Snorts. Hello, guys.
Hey, how's it going, Christian?
Thank you very much.
It's good. You know, it's been an amazing day. Working with you guys has been an absolute breeze, and we're so glad that the audience now gets to hear your incredible tunes.
Well, great. Well, it's been really fun, man. It's been chilling and relaxing and maxing. I think that goes like all upside the school or something like that. How's that song go from from Fresh Prince? I think that's what it was. That's kind of what we did today. So really appreciate it. We're having a good time. Hi, everybody who's watching. Good to see y'all.
If you guys want to support the band, please drop some hearts in the chat. Show them some love. Any color of your choice.
Please.
We've been working really hard, and these guys have given it their all. And so we're just so thrilled to bring them to you. And for those of you who might not know the Snorts, you know, we are welcome to bands from all areas on this show. We typically have bands more local to us, but these guys, they drove quite a bit to get here. So fellas, you know, I'm sure, and I know most of your audience is well aware of your story and your music, but our audience, I want the Our Band Show audience to meet the Snorts. So let's get into it. You know, I read the bio, but I love hearing it directly from the band because you can always unearth some goodies or, you know, gut off the beaten path in a way that you wouldn't in like a written formal bio. So the Snorts, how long have you guys been active for, and Let's unpack that story.
So how long have the Snorts been around, or how long have we been playing music?
However you want to take it. Now I'm intrigued.
Oh, man, dang. Well, Ryan and I have been playing music since Ryan was, 8 years old?
Small.
Yeah, small boy.
Guy.
We're brothers for the internet watching out there who doesn't know. But the Snorts have been around not even a year, I would say. We released our first EP in November 2022, so I guess we're coming up on a year. So that's cool. But yeah, that's how long we've been around, and that's what we've been doing as the Snorts. But everybody in the band has been playing music for pretty much their whole life, I would say. Yeah.
Cool. So you guys have been gigging for quite some time.
You could say that. That's a way to phrase it. Yeah.
I can tell. I could just hear how tight you guys are. The chemistry is unreal. You haven't missed a note all day. And let me just let the audience know it's no easy task performing on our band show. They must have played the same song about 30 times. That's true. Over and over again. And every time it was flawless and somehow better than the last performance. It's amazing to be working with such professionals. And that's why we're just so enthusiastic here. It's a 1-year anniversary. This show had to hit a high bar. And we, of course, have a band in the studio that's more than capable to do that. So let's unpack your sound. Band of brothers coming together, but of course good friends as well along the mix. Like how did you guys come together? And then let's talk about the sound.
Yeah, I mean, Ryan and I have been, just writing and basically I send Ryan a bunch of crappy demos, and he is like, I don't know if that's it, dude. I'm not sure if that's it, or that's it. You should do more of that. So the Snorts was just another way to say, hey, I've got some songs here. What do you think? How do you, what do you think about this? And would you say, Ryan, it was like what was the reaction when I sent them to you?
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, so that's what we're dealing with. And so him and I recorded that first EP, and then we started playing some shows with our littler brother, Nathan. What's up, Nathan, if you're watching? What's up, homie? Life happens, and then we needed a bass player, so we found Ian on Craigslist. So we don't know anything about him at all.
Still don't.
Yeah, we don't know. Not a lick about. I don't even know if his real name is Ian. No, but Ian responded, and we hit it off right from there. And he was just gung ho and joining the band. And then same. I saw Billy's cover band play. When was that?
May.
Yeah. So I saw his cover band play. They're a great cover band, America Offline. And I just happened to reach out to him on Instagram. And was like, hey, I saw you guys play. We're looking for a lead guitar player. Like, you want to join the band? And then what'd you say, Billy?
I said, sounds freaking awesome.
There you go. And that's the history of the band, really.
Billy, I can tell you have a cover band. As someone who has a cover band, there's certain calling cards. Your guitar is really light. You understand that you'll be playing for hours.
Exactly, yeah. I went for the lightest guitar.
That is fantastic. No, but it must be tough, though, to replace a brother. Ryan, as someone who is a drummer, I can really feel that you're just so in the pocket with your brother. But, what is that like to, find someone to replace someone that is literally family? And I know in bands you do become family. Ian seems to just be fitting the mold. I had no idea, actually, that there was... I don't know your last name, but a third brother in the mix who was once in the band. I mean, what is that like? That must be an interesting process.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't Billy that took him over. It was Ian that took him over. And he just kind of picked right up where Nathan had left off, which was kind of sick.
Yeah, Nathan's a great bass player.
Yeah, Nathan was great. And Nathan said, you know what? I'm going to do other things. And then Ian said, I can pick up what you put down.
That's true.
And that's what he did.
Yeah, and Ian, both these guys, they kill it, and we have such a good time together. And it's just a bunch of music nerds, nerding out on music. I mean, one of the first times that so Ryan lives 2 hours away from us, and so sometimes we go out to practice in a live room. And me, Billy, and Ian, had a 4-hour drive together on the first time. Kind of knew each other, but just nerded out for 4 hours. 2 hours one way, 2 hours the other way, and it's just easy, man. So it's a good chemistry.
You get to know someone on those drives like that, 4 hours talking about comic books, music, and all that kind of stuff.
For sure, yeah.
Nice, that's awesome. You guys definitely have a chemistry. It's pretty obvious, and I've been observing it all day. So let's talk about how this friendship translates into the songwriting process. I hear in your music, and guys, don't worry, there's going to be a ton of music from the Snorts this evening. We just, we like to indulge ourselves and have a little chatting before we really let the guys rock out. But I hear so many different elements of alternative and punk rock. So, I don't want to put any labels on it. I'd love for you guys to tell me, though, kind of what's your approach to writing a song and where do you draw these influences from?
The first two EPs was really, it's a collaboration between Ryan and I. Ryan, I mean, I was joking around earlier, but Ryan is an incredible producer. He's an incredible engineer. He mixed both records. He produced them both, and he's got a great ear for hearing what I want to go for, or hearing what everybody in the band is like, oh, we should maybe try that. Like just earlier today, Billy and I were riffing around on some sort of lead thing, and Ryan's producer hat comes on. He's like, you should try this, And I think what makes that work is every single one of us is okay with feedback, and that's super important. It's okay to go, yeah, you know what, that is a good idea. Let me try that, instead of getting, digging in and trying to. Just trying to power through. It's important to try some things. So that's so the writing process is just like me coming up with an idea, showing it to the dudes. Ryan comes in with his producer hat and says, this works, this doesn't work, you suck, sing it better, whatever. And that's it.
True.
And it works great.
So I kind of want to go around now. That's clearly the foundation, right? Aaron, you're bringing the root of the song to your guys, and you all explore it together. Do you chisel it out together? You bring the skeleton, and then you guys sort of dress it up and bring it to life?
I mean, essentially, I think we have another EP that we're just started writing. I know we just released the Dork Factor in August, but we just started writing this next one, and that one I'm really excited to hear what Billy and Ian can come up with from a really early stage. When they joined, it was like, hey, we have these songs that are pretty baked in, but there's some room to improve upon them for sure. They've done a great job with it, and I'm excited to see what the next EP is going to bring, because they're incredible musicians. So.
Yeah,
Ryan can tell us, that we're off base on all of it.
Well, I do want to ask everyone sort of about what they bring to the writing process. So let's jump to Ryan. As a producer myself and a songwriter myself, I find it sometimes difficult to wear both hats. What is your approach to, the songwriting process for the Snorts, wearing both of those same hats?
Yeah, so being the drummer, it does make it a little easier, because if I can't drum to something, I'm immediately tell Aaron, hey, this is trash. Because Aaron does have a unique taste on it. Aaron writes more melodically toward whatever lyric he's trying to say, which sometimes doesn't fit a 4/4 standard punk rock song.
Yeah, that's true.
So I got to kind of help chisel that back in, or help morph it. But it really is two different hats, where when it's in songwriting mode, I'm also in songwriting mode, helping throw in whatever kind of guitar lick or harmony, drumming to it to help start to bring the song to life. And then when it's time to sit down and record, that's when all the details come out. And it's like, all right, you know what? This is garbage. Or what if we threw in this last minute thing here? Or there's a specific song where at the last second, I had an idea for a riff that was really going to bring the song home. And we're going to sit down and we're going to hang out together until you get it right. Yep. And it's fun. And if it's not fun to you, you're going to sit there and wait until it is fun.
And you know what he said to me? So you think you might have been there. You weren't in the picture yet, but
I think so.
But Ian might have been there. And it was a riff in Heart Attack, and Ryan was like, "This is how it's got to be. We got to play it this way." And I was like, "Okay." And so I went to play it, and I was like, "Dude, I got to sing and play this." And he looked at me without hesitation. He just goes, "Just be better at guitar, dude." And I was like, "All right."
Okay. What are friends for if not to make you better?
Yeah. But I mean, and you hear that, and you go, "Yeah, damn, ouch." But then you go, "He's right. He's right." You need just to step it up and learn the part, because it fits the song and it's supposed to be there. That this is, soon as it was there, it made sense. Couldn't imagine it without it. So it's like, okay, get in the room and practice it and make sure you got it down. And that's kind of the process. It sounds harsh. It sounds cold, but that works for us. I don't know. I mean, Ian, you were observant. I don't know if you noticed any of that or if we're off base, but
no, I think when you guys were writing, Dork Factor, finishing it up, I definitely thought that you guys had a collaborative like back and forth, but since they're brothers, they can kind of just be like, hey, that sucks. I don't like that, or shut up, I'm doing that anyways, kind of thing. But it came out very well, and it was like to join the band and see that experience right as, the first week I was, hanging out with you guys, it kind of really helped me kind of understand what you guys were all about.
Hell yeah.
No, totally. And sometimes it's harsh, but as a solo artist, I am a bit envious. I do wish I had someone to push me to be the best I can be, even if it's something I don't want to hear. Hey, I know you can sing that take better, even though you've done it 30 times. Hit it again. Hit it one more time. It's beautiful, and I can definitely feel that passion come to life, especially when I listen to the live performance, which we will get to in a few minutes here. But, Billy, you are obviously an absolute incredible guitar player, and I'm sort of curious your approach to the songwriting process. It seems like you put that final layer of polish as I'm listening to your leads throughout the course of the day, but tell me, what's your approach to writing your leads here in the Snorts?
Okay, yeah, again, I'm still pretty new to the band. I just joined in August, I want to say.
Yeah.
So a lot of it, for the songs that we're going to be playing, I do have to give it up to these guys. They definitely gave me a little bit of room to experiment, put my own little flair on it. But a lot of the riffs were already kind of there, but it is a good guiding force for moving forward to write these new songs. Kind of know what they're going for and what they like to hear in a riff in these songs or a lick. But yeah, I'm excited to keep moving forward and start writing these new songs with these guys and really see what I can add to the equation.
Absolutely, and I can't wait either. I absolutely love your discography. I've been jamming it all week, to prepare, but also just kept putting it on, kept pulling for it just because I was enjoying it so much. So I can only imagine what the new tunes will be like. The chat has a few questions, and we do have a few more minutes here in this first interview segment. We have 610 Duggan, or Dugan. He wants to know, where did the name The Snorts come from? And I think that's a great question.
That is a great question. Thanks a lot, 610. What was it? What was the name?
610 Duggan.
610 Duggan. Yeah, thanks a lot, man. So originally I wanted to call the band the Sniffs, because I really like the team kind of name, the Vaccines, the Ramones, the whatever, right? And so I was like, the Sniffs, that'd be a really cool band name. And there was a band in Australia called Sniffs, and I was like, shoot. And then Ryan happened to chime in and go, what about the Snorts? And I was like, yes, absolutely, that's what we want. I did find there's another band in Australia called the Shorts, and I messaged them on Instagram, and they were really excited. They were like, think of the merch possibilities, the Snorts, the Shorts. And I was like, yeah. Although sometimes when we wear some of our merch just kind of around town because we're that nerdy, I did have a guy when I was going to go pick up takeout just be like, Snorts, is that a drug reference or a band reference? And I was like, yeah, man, I'm just going to pick my food up. It's a band reference. but, so that's where it came from. It was just the idea of wanting to have this team thing and build like a team atmosphere. So something you can rally around.
Awesome. And we have so many more questions the chat wants to know, which we will get to in the second interview, because I think it'd be remiss of us to not let you guys rock out anymore.
Sweet.
But just to sort of do that whole plant the seed out there. The chat wants to know where the band's going to be 1, 3, 5 years from now into the future. And also they want to know, and I actually want to know too, you can learn a lot about people through their food. And the chat would like to know how each of you prepare your ideal grilled cheese. So there's a lot to come, guys. Do not go anywhere. Our band show is just getting started. This is the 1-year anniversary episode. For all of you who are just joining us, please like, comment, subscribe, and share this channel with a friend. A lot of hard work goes into this. It's a completely volunteer crew. We have amazing individuals, both on camera and behind it, all of whom will be shouted out later. It's a passion project, and it's so incredible to have 30 plus of you here joining us. When we started this thing a year ago, we had no idea. We had no idea that this would be a potential outcome. We just wanted to make art with our friends and bring it to the world, and that's exactly what you guys are allowing us to do. So thank you for being here. We greatly appreciate it. And gentlemen, I think it's time to rock out.
I think so.
Take it away, fellas.
All right.
And I can't put my finger on it. Yeah, you're smothering me. Oh, you're smothering me. Yeah, you're smothering me. Oh, you're smothering me. And I don't know all the answers, even though I pretend to. Yeah, it's kind of a comforting thing. And I don't wanna ask for help when I can't help myself. And I'm lost in the motion. Oh, you're smothering me. Yeah, you're smothering me. Oh, you're smothering me. Yeah, you're smothering me. And if you take all my time away, and if you breathe the same rhythm that I'm breathing, then maybe we can be a little more calm, a little less angry. Turn the light on, please. 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 Looks like we're having a meltdown. It's hard to get a grip when there's nothing around. I don't wanna go out and feel the sun. In fact, I'm boarding up, I'm shutting down. Unplugging my shit, I'm going underground. You won't be able to find me if you tried. Got a lot of nothing without you. Just a pile of feelings under a happy-go-lucky smile. So forget about me. I'm not a complainer. I just need to go away for a bit, figure out this noise inside my head. I'm sick of being notified about nothing, driving me up a wall. Oh, I'm running. I know it's hard and I get in your way. I know it's hard and I ruined your day. It's too many voices. What the fuck is being said? I'm all wound up and losing my fucking head. You won't be able to find me if you tried. I got a lot of nothing without you. Just a pile of feelings under a happy-go-lucky smile. So forget about me. Get about me. Get about me. You won't be able to find me if you tried. Don't look at me like that, you're freaking me out. I'm a demon without a purpose, a bullet on a hair trigger, a clown who lost the circus. The hole you're digging is getting deeper, and the only thing I'm feeling is nervous.
All right. Thanks, Internet. This next song is called Candy Hearts. I'm going to get a sip of water real quick. Hold on. Keep those questions coming. Man, grilled cheese, I'm thinking about that. Don't forget to like and subscribe and smash that bell for notifications. All right, it's a song called Candy Hearts. It goes out to Anne-Marie. Here we go.
Never thought we could be together with all the hate and stormy weather. I'm not that brave, I should be running away. What did we do to deserve this? Never thought I'd be thinking of you as much as I do. If you take my hand, we can celebrate one more night. Nothing they can do if they tried, because I love you. If love makes the world go round, we could be leading the pack. Not sure it's okay to feel this way, but I ain't taking it back. You're the only one that makes me feel real. A heartbeat under the floorboards driving me insane. I admit you're my unhealthy obsession, something I can't explain. Never thought I'd be thinking of you as much as I do. If you take my hand, we can celebrate one more night. Nothing they can undo if they tried, because I love you. If love makes the world go round, we could be leading the pack. Not sure it's okay to feel this way, but I ain't taking it.
Incredible. Wow. Thank you guys so much. This
Thank
is
you.
an absolute great evening so far. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up at home if you're watching for the Snorts. Incredible. The chat is going crazy. I know that they are loving this just as much as we are. We appreciate everyone watching. This is absolutely a wonderful evening, and so much more to go. So much more to go. And just to keep spicing things up, as we like to do here on our band show, I would like to introduce to the live stream, to the conversation, my co-producer, the man making all the things happen, of course, with the help of our amazing crew, Patrick W. Huber.
Look
Pat,
out.
how you doing?
Can't hear him. Don't know. Can't hear him at all.
Oh, well, that is true. Pat sometimes takes a few moments before he eventually comes in and speaks. But when he does, it will be absolutely great
Glorious.
to hear what he has to say. In the meantime, ladies and gentlemen at home, if you're watching, please like, subscribe, share this video with a friend. We absolutely are thrilled to be celebrating our 1-year anniversary live on air with the Snorts.
Hey. I'm a hype man. Hey.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
it's
hey.
it's appreciated. So, fellas,
Christian,
grilled cheese. Let's talk about it.
let's talk about grilled cheese. Sure.
Yeah, let's talk about grilled cheese.
Listen, you take a couple pieces of bread. All right?
What kind of bread?
It doesn't matter. You get some bread, okay? Any
It
bread you want.
doesn't
It's your
matter.
world. It's your world.
This guy.
You get some bread. You get some cheese, whatever you want, whatever cheese you want. Go fancy cheese. You want to go not fancy cheese? That's up to you. It's your grilled cheese. You just slap them two mother effers together. You put it in a piping hot pan, and then you walk away for like 15 minutes, maybe 20, and then you come back and then just see what you've made. It could be great. It could be awful.
Trash. That's the trashiest grilled cheese I've ever. You want it well done?
But it's up to you.
Burnt grilled cheese.
I'm not here to tell
Get
people how to
outta
make their
here.
grilled cheese.
Get out of
I'm
my
not
face.
here.
I think that's what they're asking you to do.
Well,
Literally the question.
all right, Mr.
yeah,
Pants
the
back
question
I
I can
said
I
white
can
bread,
give you the question.
You butter it on both
sourdough.
sides, cheddar cheese, and then you F off.
there. Cheddar cheese.
I said what I said.
All right.
Go
okay.
home.
I just might.
Dividing the band here.
Yeah, wow. Ian's talking about
Siblings.
sourdough. What are you talking about back there? What about you, Billy?
I'm a big fan of a good old grilled cheese
Oh.
and maybe putting some good old tomato and bacon on it.
Oh, shut the fuck up, Billy.
Hey, listen, I also am an advocate for the protein being on the grilled cheese. I like a nice thin chicken cutlet, breaded,
Excuse me?
a little hot
That's not a
sauce.
that's
You're
not
talking about a
grilled
chicken
cheese.
sandwich at that point, my
Yeah.
friend. That's a chicken sandwich.
Christian,
That's
you're
a grilled
fired.
cheese. That's a grilled cheese.
See, we have a broad definition of grilled cheese. here.
Because the grilled cheese will be on the sliced white bread.
So are you saying a Big
So-
Mac is a grilled cheese?
Yeah, what are you saying?
No, that's a
back here, Christian?
hamburger. That's beef.
Okay, but all
But
I
there's
did we
cheese on
put,
it.
Yeah.
Cheese with protein. Grilled it.
Different kind of protein.
Okay.
You know.
Who, Christian, I'm curious. Who asked that question in the chat?
Who asked that question in the
Yeah,
chat?
yeah.
Let's see. It was, oh wow, there's so many comments, and this is a great time to say thank you guys all so much for commenting. I really appreciate it. Always something new with live production. But, it doesn't matter who asked it, because I think it
matters.
sparked a great debate.
I think it matters. Sources matter. And I'm curious. But we don't need to find out right now. But we will find you. We will find you.
We have a researcher looking into it as we speak.
Okay,
So we'll work on pulling up the answer. In the meantime, the chat did ask a great question, and since we're kind of highlighting the chat in this section, where do you guys see yourselves in the next few years, 3 to 5 years?
Man, the chat's on fire.
Is this a personal question or a band question?
Yeah, let's talk about that.
I'm not ready for
It
a
comes from
personal
the
question.
perspective of the Snorts.
Thank God.
So in the next 3 to 5 years, is that what it was?
3 to 5 years.
Oh my God. I mean, I'm old, like really old.
True.
And 3 to 5 years, I gotta go to the doctor. No, I mean, honestly, what's been really fun about this band is it's just there's very little stress to it. We want to play really well. We want to play. What was the phrase you said, Ryan, the other day? Play hard, don't suck, and have fun. That's what it was.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that's kind of the mantra of it. But we're taking shows, and I mean, the goal is to just play as many shows as you can, write as many good songs as you can, and hope that people still dig it, and hope that you still dig it. I think if you don't have fun when you're playing your songs, then stop playing them. Like it should be fun. It shouldn't really be a fight. It can be if you're recording stuff, but it can be if you're working that out. But ultimately, when it's all worked out and you're in this room and we're just having fun with it, that's the goal. And however many people want to show up and watch us jam out to the tunes that we wrote, we think they're pretty good. that's the thing. Just hopefully more and more people keep coming out and supporting, and we love it. And I personally really enjoy going to shows and meeting bands and talking with them, and just seeing how people approach music and how they construct it. It's so cool to me. So I don't know. Like, hopefully we have a few more EPs out. Hopefully we're playing in front of bigger crowds and bigger venues. And Empire Live, if you're watching, I've been emailing. So what's up, dude? It'd be cool to play a show there. So that's where we're at.
Hey guys, I think I'm finally back on the air.
Patrick,
You are that in perfect time.
I think maybe Ramona Lane or the Snorts should do a collaboration. He's back on the air or something like that.
Sure. Patrick, what's the W stand for?
The W, it's I'll just go straight up honest and say it's William. I usually like to do Wilhelm because it's a cool history tidbit.
Wonderful. That's great.
Also Coheed and Cambria.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
You guys got to check out Pat's Instagram. The way he dresses up for the Renaissance Fair is like no other.
Wonderful.
I've never been to the Renaissance Fan, to be honest with you, but I did talk about Game of Thrones for all episodes on this podcast once.
That's
in
true.
my past.
That's true. Message me. I'll point you in the direction of that podcast. And you know what? The chat once again is on point. They're right. I don't like grilled cheese. I think it's a waste of an order. I'm not spending $7 at a restaurant, $8, $9 now to order something so stupid that I could make in 3 seconds. So they're right. What I requested was a melt. Because I'm a man of taste.
You did request
So
a melt.
I like a nice melt.
Yeah.
And
I think my
Thousand
recipe still
Island
stands.
dressing might even accompany that order of mine as well.
So now you're talking about a Big Mac.
Well, without the beef, though. I need a nice, thin, breaded chicken
It's
cutlet.
like a chicken mac is what you're at.
We don't need to put the mac in there. But chicken sandwich, a melt.
A melt, not grilled
Yeah.
cheese, though.
Oh, man. So, we would literally melt if we didn't have this amazing crew of ours helping us. This show is no short order. And over the past year, we've had a lot of incredible crew members stopping by and lending their talents and time to us. So I just want to take a moment here just to shout out the amazing crew we have on site with us today. Of course, Eric Greenop, Kira Stack, Jason Staff, Tom Paisano, Steve Montana. Oh, man, so many amazing people. George Kostechis last night helping us set this thing up. And, of course, everyone who's been a part of the show over the years. Rich Hersberg, Tyler Ruvo, so many names. I'm sure I'll leave someone behind, but just go and watch a video. Their talent, everything's been left out here for you guys to watch and enjoy.
And just as I want to bump in there for just a hot second, Christian, I know you said it in the beginning, but folks, this is all volunteer. These folks are here to put on this show because they love to do it, and it's really, really awesome. Can't thank you all enough. Everybody's been so rad today, and it's really cool to see people, doing this for local musicians. It's awesome. So hats off to you guys. It's awesome.
Big round of applause for everyone making this thing happen right now. I'm sure the energy's felt at home. Well said. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you so much. And thank you all guys for watching. We really appreciate it. Now, you guys are in for a treat. Now that we got Pat back on comms, it's about to get real because Pat, he's a very inquisitive fellow. And he also knows how to ask a pretty good question. He's led to some of the best conversations we've had on the show in the past year. So, Pat, I know you've just been itching to ask the band something. Let's hear it, man. What do you got in store for us?
Oh man, possibilities are endless.
And for those at home, real quick, Pat, I don't mean to cut you
sure,
off.
go ahead.
We can't see Pat, so he's just a voice that comes into our brains. And so I'm really curious what Pat. I mean, we met him, we've seen him today, but right now it just comes into our brains. And so Pat, please, the sultry tones of Patrick William, please go ahead.
Yeah, I've been told that I should do some ASMR videos.
Sure.
With my smooth, calming voice. But
Let's do it right now.
Oh yeah. Well, oh man, put me on the spot. I'm not Jeff Bridges, so I can't do this. Instantaneously.
Okay.
But yeah. Hey, listen. Christian said I had a question, and I typically go to the media well. You guys are a pretty awesome band. You're playing here with us tonight and making everybody excited with your music. I'm just curious, in terms of presenting your music out into the world, do you have any cool music video stories, creating them and really just what's your favorite one? Mm-hmm. Do you have one in the future coming up? Just hit me with how you're visually presenting your band.
That's all on Aaron.
Billy and I are big movie nerds. I found that out today in our car ride down. But, So I still don't know Billy. He's a stranger to me. No, I'm just kidding. I know Billy. I mean, I really like our video for Heart Attack. It was a lot of fun to put together. It was a lot of fun to go through those Batman episodes. And as far as like the presentation of it, Patrick, it's more of like, again, we want it to be fun. We want it to be enjoyable. We want it to be, have a level of, if someone took a picture and just kind of made it slightly off center, that's the approach, whatever that takes. So I have a background in video editing, and sometimes I'm just like, hey, I'll message these guys and be like, I'm going to do a video about, for Heart Attack, it's going to be Batman from the 60s. And they're like, okay, dude, whatever. keep doing it. Nothing in the works, though. I do have an idea for a video for Turn the Lights On, Please, but that will involve the whole band getting together, and that's, schedules are crazy. So, but it's a good question, Patrick. Thank you.
No, that's fantastic. I definitely love your Instagram. It's very fresh. It's fun. I love those little video montages that you make. They're creative, and it's a great way to sort of spread the word. And while we're speaking about your Instagram, I think it's due past time where we tell the people where they can find you and support the Snorts. So, gentlemen, please, what can they expect? Where can they follow you and keep up to date with all things the Snorts?
We're going to keep it right on Instagram, thesnorts.band. That's where you can find us. Also, you can find us on YouTube, but really it's thesnorts.band on Instagram. We're just going to keep it simple. Instagram is where you're at. Come find us, DM us, message us, tag us, whatever you want to do. Happy to chat.
Yeah, and Aaron also put together a pretty good website, so you can always keep up to date on us through that. We always put our shows and everything on there.
Thank you, Billy. See? Billy, for everybody. Yes, www.thesnorts.com. All of our shows are up there, and links to our music. If you want to support us on Bandcamp, that's on the website. So there we go. Website, www.thesnorts.com. Instagram, thesnorts.band. That's where you can find us.
Awesome. Yeah, definitely follow them. New music coming soon, as you guys heard earlier. So
I don't know about soon, but it's being written.
Being written.
Yeah.
Fantastic. You can't rush the creative process. With that said, guys, if you want to follow us, like I said earlier, we do this once a month. We always try to broadcast an incredibly talented band, and so far we've been lucky. 12 out of 12 amazing bands. Right here on our band show. You're on the YouTube right now. Subscribe. Comment as you guys have been. Thank you so much for interacting, and share this video with a friend. That's the best thing you can do. Mm-hmm. Cost you nothing, and it not only helps us, it helps the Snorts and all the other great bands tied to this project of ours. With that said, just to reflect a little bit, this show is a lot of work, but so much fun. I mean, we just did this because we would all be hanging out. I don't know if you guys nerd out the Snorts. We used to play Risk. All of us here on the crew, for the most part, would hang out, and we're all filmmakers. Why are we not making something?
Yeah.
And the music and live music in and of itself is just so, I'd say, juxtaposed to the filmmaking process. You never know what to expect. Mm-hmm. You could play a song a little differently live than you hear on a recording. And so we want to thank all the bands and you guys for allowing us the challenge of broadcasting your art and hopefully doing it justice.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about the rest of the dudes, but I'm going to shout out the board game group that was a few years ago. You know who you are. What's up? And anybody, I know Jared, you got a Halloween party. Maybe you said this would be on. I don't know. What's up, Jared's Halloween party? What's up? How's everybody doing? But yeah, man, board games, get out there, make your craft, man. Make your shit. Just it doesn't matter what people, just go and make your thing. Follow it. It doesn't matter what people think of it or what the I wrote a record that was a musical, a zombie musical, and I got people, why are you doing that? I don't know, I want to do it. I want to do that. So just go follow whatever weird idea you have and do it the best you can.
Well, it is the season, and I do have to ask, this zombie musical, where can we find that? What is that called? I'd love to listen to it. You could find, it's around. You can search my name, it's around. It's on streaming services. Okay. Speaking of streaming services, the audience has one final question for you before we let you just rip and rock some music. Great. And it kind of fits the whole zombie musical vibe. People want to know, what are your favorite horror movies? Let's start with Aaron and go around the group.
We just this year, so we try to watch a Halloween movie every day of October, as I'm sure some of you do. we're watching all the Hellraisers right now. I got to say, the first thing that pops in my head, though, I don't know if it's my favorite one, but the first one that pops in my brain is Frankenhooker. So that's where we're at.
Never heard of it.
Billy, go ahead.
Right off the bat, it's definitely, for me, I was always a big fan of John Carpenter's The Thing, the original one.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Just that atmosphere of paranoia. It's a great movie.
Oh man, I don't like being on the spot, but TerrorVision was awful. So we're gonna sure we'll go with TerrorVision.
I don't watch a whole lot of horror movies, but I do like Stephen King's It, the original
there you
one.
go.
Like, the first one, not the remake. But
Okay, the one with Tim Curry.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool. Hell yeah.
TerrorVision. Oh my god.
Yeah, that original It movie really scared me when I was a little kid.
Mm-hmm.
I will have to give it up for them. I hate all the disrespect that it's just a TV movie. Doesn't
Oh, yeah.
matter. It was impactful.
It's awesome.
Yeah,
Left me with nightmares, that's for sure.
Yeah.
definitely. So we're about to jump into another set of music here, but I'm selfishly going to ask because my favorite song is coming up next.
Okay.
Loggerheads. I love that song. What can you
Thank you.
tell me about it?
That song was wanting to write a song that is just a really simple song about two people going their separate ways, and that's really all it is. And the idea behind it was, sometimes it doesn't work out, and sometimes you're out there on your own, and sometimes you get frustrated when you think about it, and you go, yeah, that was just kind of a dumb idea to be with whoever that was. But so it's at the very tail end of a relationship. It's like a billion other songs. And just wanted to do it in a way that was kind of like an homage to early Weezer. I know they get a lot of hate now, but Blue Album and Pinkerton are great. I'm sure the chat's going to come after me for that, but what are you going to do? But it's kind of that. It's an homage to a group that I grew up listening to a lot, and wanting to dive into that, like the very tail end of, like when you are looking at a picture of you and this person, like it's just you and someone else in a frame. That's all it was, really. And so there it goes. Goodbye. That's what it is. It's a real uplifting number for the next one. I'm really excited for everybody to jam out to it. Everybody has this on at a party.
Well, I think it's time to jump into that track. That's
Thanks for wasting my time.
All right, cool.
Take it away, fellas. Thank you.
I'm here, sitting in my room, looking at all the things reminding me of you. Gonna pack 'em up, put on my best coat. No use staying, I'm going it alone. We've come to the end of ourselves. At least the people in the picture on the shelf. We laughed it up, we held each other close. It's a stupid dream, we're out here on our own. You're there, sitting on your bed, trying not to run circles in your head. It's no use, you got the latest shoes, you laced them up and you're running from the truth. We've come to the end of ourselves, at least the people in the picture on the shelf. We laughed it up, we held each other close. It's a stupid dream, we're out here on our own. I know you don't have to tell me, I know you don't have to tell me. I know you don't have to tell me. I know you don't have to tell me. I'm thinking of all the days we spent picture on the shelf. We laughed it up, we held each other close. It's a stupid dream, we're out here on our own. We've come to the end of ourselves. At least the people in the picture on the shelf. We laughed it up, we held each other close. It's a stupid dream, we're out here on our own. La la da da, 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 la la da 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 da, la la da 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 da.
So this next song is a cover, and it's originally by Chumbawamba, and it's a real bummer that we have to play it. It's called On the Day the Nazi Died, and it goes like this.
There and they're everywhere. They're here and they're there and they're everywhere. Taught that after the war the Nazis vanished without a trace. The battalions of fascists still dream of a master race. The history books, they tell of their defeat in 45. Why'd they all come out of the woodwork on the day the Nazi died? They say the prisoner's man now was a symbol of defeat. But Hess remained in prison, them fascists they were beat. So the promise of an Aryan world would never materialize. Why'd they all come out of the woodwork on the day the Nazi died? They're here and they're there and they're everywhere. They're here and they're there and they're everywhere. The world is riddled with maggots, and the maggots are getting fat. They're making a tasty meal of all the bosses and bureaucrats. Taking over boardrooms and they're fat and full of pride. They all came out of the woodwork on the day the Nazi died. So if you meet with these historians, I tell you what to say. Tell them that the Nazis, well, they never really went away. They're out there burning houses down and peddling racist lies. We'll never rest again till every Nazi dies. Dies, 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 dies. We'll never rest again till every Nazi dies.
Hey, thank you. Thank you. Yes, that's originally by Chumbawamba. They're a fucking awesome band, and you should check them out if you haven't already. This next song is called Heart Attack. And I'm going to get a sip of water.
And I just want to give a shout out to my homies Kyle Zarnett and Matt Dotson. I know you're watching. I love you boys. You guys will.
Hell yeah. What's up, Kyle? What was it, Kyle and who?
Kyle and Matt.
Kyle and Matt. What's up, Kyle and Matt? Eamon and Val, I think you're watching. What's up, what's up? All right, sorry, we got to do the tuning song here real quick. Hold on. All right, so this one's definitely more aggressive. It's a yelly boy. Put your children to bed.
Six.
Heart attack! Everybody said you wanna be heart attack! Just a little bit of you and me heart attack! And if you think about how we go heart attack! Talking but they don't know! Be the one to put me down! Be the one to put me in the A heart attack will take your crown. Everybody said you wanna be haunted. Just a little bit of you and me haunted. Everybody said you gotta know haunted. And if you think about how it goes haunted. Everybody said you wanna be haunted. Just a little bit of you and me haunted. And if you think about how it goes haunted.
Wow. This has been an incredible evening so far. The Snorts, ladies and gentlemen, give it up. Thank you guys so much for coming on, rocking out with us. This has been awesome. And we're still not even done yet.
Nope.
Just have to precursor that one there. There's still much more music to come. And we want to thank all of you at home for watching. Amazing chat conversations tonight. Amazing viewership. This has been incredible. Getting comments such as Billy is my spirit animal from Matt Donson. People saying that they're going to make a grilled cheese, but I hope they'll be back. And it's just such a lively bunch. It feels like we're at a real show, which was always the mission statement.
Thank you all. Thank you.
No, thank you. We appreciate it. And a bunch of our past guests have some shows coming up, and my co-producer here, Pat, I believe he has a little bit of a calendar to help us continue to say thank you to the amazing talent we've had on our show in the first year. So with that said, Pat, are we ready to roll into our community calendar segment and shine a light on some of our past guests?
Yeah, for sure, 100%. Listen, Christian, the first one on the list is, of course, a little collaboration, I believe, between you and Johnny Manna. So I'm going to just toss it right back to you and say, why don't you tell our audience about it real quick?
Okay. Yeah, sure. So Johnny Manna was our acoustic performer that we had on this show last December. It was an absolutely amazing, intimate show, something a little different here than we've done on the channel. And Johnny came to me and he said, "Hey, Christian, I want to record music and I do not know anyone to record with." And I was up for the challenge. I had never produced or recorded an album before, and this is going to be the first single off of an album that we have coming out. My first foray into what Ryan of the Snorts does, produces music for his band. So I hope you guys like it. Still learning a lot, but still enjoying it every day. So yeah, Johnny Man is Tough is one of many tracks that I'm very honored that he chose me to record with. Thank you, Pat.
Yeah, no problem at all. Listen, hey, the Snorts have some very high energy here, and the community calendar is on a list to my left here. And, if you want to see me kind of look off reading to the side, that would be one thing. But maybe the Snorts can go ahead and continue their dancing. And I could just cut to the shots while I kind of read off this list. So Alliteration, they have a show in November on the 3rd in Brooklyn at the Mona Lisa Room. Doors are at 7, and it is a free show. Another band that we've had on the show has 2 shows, one on October 26th in Canton, New York at the Java Barn. Doors at 9. Tickets are $10, and a show on the 27th, the next night in Plattsburgh at Peabody Doors, or at Peabody's. Doors open at 7. Tickets are $5. So let's see. The Field Service also has a show on the 27th, Beacon, New York, at the Happy Valley Arcade Bar. Doors are 7. It's a free show. Erie will be in New York City on November 25th.
Albany, what's up?
Yeah. And they will be at the Bitter End. Doors at 9. Tickets start at $15.
Sweet.
Sound of a Smirk, basically the last band we've had on the show. October 20th. Hamden, Connecticut at the Space. Doors at 7. $25. Let's see. They also have one on October 28th at Bard College on Annandale on Hudson. Doors at 7. Tickets are $5. Let's see. Slip Groove, another goodie that we've had on the the show. They're going to be having 2 shows. The first one on October 21st, Greenville, New York, at the Tasting Room. Doors at 5:30, and that one's a free show. And on October 22nd, that's going to be in Highland, New York, the Walkway Over the Hudson, the Walktober Fest events. It runs from noon to 5, and it's a free show. The walkway over the Hudson in Poughkeepsie, connecting over to Highland is a very fun walk. If you're in the Dutchess County area or Ulster County, go ahead and check it out. Let's look at the next one is Phazon, October 29th in Highland, New York at Yard Fest. You got to message the band for event details there, according to my list.
That's just how they roll. Very cryptic.
It's all right.
And
that just means it's going to be a good show. You guys know those shows where it's like DM for address.
That's right.
The best ones.
That's right.
Because, someone's mom can't have everyone banging up against their boiler in the basement. Then you have problems with the whole sewage system. So you can only have so many people.
That's right.
But it's going to be a banger, I bet.
Yep.
And Pat, we have another show. Next month, we're starting our second year.
Let's go.
November 4th, on a Saturday, we're bringing in local legends, Ghost Chant. Our first time having some hardcore in the studio. I hope I don't throw my back out because it's been a long time since I did had some breakdowns in my life. But
shout out to my boy Matt Bliss. He plays in that band. Also plays in my emo cover band.
Let's go, Matt.
There you
Bliss.
go. We know Matt very well. We also
go.
know Danny and the rest of the gang. It's going to be an absolute great evening. So if you guys like what you're hearing, and there's so many of you in the chat that have stuck around this long, we really appreciate it. Subscribe to our channel. You might have come here for the Snorts because they're amazing, but we promise that there are not only a ton of great bands to be heard on our band show in the new year, but go check out our back catalog. Every band 100% deserves your listenership, and we'd greatly appreciate it if you guys check them out. With that said, oh man, this is the worst part of the night.
Oh no.
But all good things do have to come to a conclusion. But our band show, we like to rock out. We don't just end it. We still have a few more songs for you, but
That's true.
The talking part is almost to an end, but the rocking out, we're going to still have that for you. But before we do, you guys know where to find us, the Snorts. One last time, Aaron and the guys, please let them know where they can find you, follow you, support you.
Yep. On Instagram, the Snorts .band. That's where we're at. The Snorts.band. Website. Thank you, Billy. www.thesnorts.com.
Gotcha, Aaron.
Yep. You can find out our shows. You can see a picture of our OG merch manager, Zach, down at the bottom. It's a little bit of an Easter egg. It's not really. Just scroll down to the bottom. It's whatever. He's out there. I think he's watching. What's up, Zach? What's up, Diana? Find us. Instagram. Message us. Reach out. We like to play shows. We like to meet other bands. It's fun.
And guys, on
Thank you.
behalf of everyone here at our band show, one last time, thank you so much. It's been an absolute great first year.
Thank you.
And we look forward to keeping the rock and roll going. With that said, the Snorts, would you please do us the honors of taking us into your last batch of music here this evening?
Sure, we sure can. Thank you, Christian. Thank you, Patrick. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Kira. Thank you, Steve. Is Steve still here? Steve here?
Oh, Steve's here.
What's up, Steve? Thank you, Steve. Really appreciate everybody. And this song is called Message on the Machine.
I've been thinking all the things I want to say to you, but every time I try and pick, I don't know what to choose. So now we're in this waiting game. Every time I try and speak, it all comes out the same. Cried. I guess good things come to those who wait, but I've got a hard time keeping my thoughts straight. I'm sick of making the same mistakes and whipping up more heartache. So I guess good things come to those, good things come to those who wait. I guess good things come to those, good things come to those who wait. by my side. But I'm finding I don't need you in my life. I'm gonna stand on my own. I don't need blood from a stone. And no, you can't say I didn't try. I said I'd wait. I lied. I guess good things come to those who wait. But I've got a horse track to leave in this waiting game. I'm sick of making the same mistakes and whipping up more heartache. So I know good things come to those. We're out on our own. That's the way we like it, and no one can tell us no. We're out on our own. We're out on our own. That's the way we like it, and no one can tell us no.
All right. Hell yeah. All right, this is the last song. Thank you all very much. I should not have eaten those sugar snap peas. That was too much. Too many sugar snap peas. Okay. Oh, my God. Oh, God. One more song, don't die. Okay. Yeah. Song's called Shut Up. Thank you.
Shut up! I don't wanna hear you anymore. 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 You talk all this shit and I don't like to hear it anymore. Do you even hear yourself? It's truly remarkable. Well, I don't have much time left. I've had it up to here with your shit. I truly mean it. No, really, shut up. We don't need to talk about it. All I'm hearing is all the bullshit. Bridges burn, lights are red. Shut up. Shut up. It's like you don't understand what it is I'm trying to say to you. It's not a joke. I'm not going to forgive you. Fuck off!